install the Railblaza Rod Holder. We're going to install it right here because I found after paddling that that was the best place for me to have it placed. So this here is the mounting plate. The mounting plate can be used in a bunch of different ways. You can actually have it mounted just like this, or you can use this as a backing plate, which is recommended for rod holders because you want to be able to support the actual stress on the hull. So we're going to have this on the inside. We're going to have this on the top side, on the deck side. This might sound a little bit intimidating, but take a deep breath because you got to do it. Right here, I'm using this as kind of a template for a guide so I know about the positioning. It also lets me know where the mount would best fit flat. No going back now. Okay. So there we have it. That's about the thickness that was left there. I can then take my knife if I want and clean up the edges a little bit. Okay, so what that does is it now lets us recess this mount. So by recessing the mount, we can then put the backing plate in. So the backing plate is going to actually go in through the front hatch. We're going to open up the front hatch. We're going to get it on the back side of this, and then we'll be able to put in the hardware that's supplied by Railblaza. I'm going to probably have it about like that because I want to have the lock and unlock be easily accessible from my seated position. Okay, so I'm using a 15/64 bit. And that way, the 6mm bolt will just thread right in, but it will be a tight fit. So before doing that though, I like to coat the actual holes with a waterproof silicone. So then we're going to end up putting the backing plate on. Backing plate's going to go in through the hatch. What I had to do is I used a socket set and a Phillips head on the top here on these screws, and then the socket set went on the bolts that were inside here. So there you can kind of see the mount